Not really, actually. All is good in the hood. I wonder if I could get that to balance. No. It's not gonna stay. Wow. What a scary place to put my phone. Something. Checking some fluids this morning. She full. Get the tractor check over this morning before we fire it up. Good morning. Oil's looking good. Doing a little drippage, but that's okay. It's time to get in there and we'll fire it up. Get her warmed up. But we don't need the air on this morning. Ooh. There she goes. The old cold start. We'll check out our implement. Get our 6 bottoms just plow. 6 shank, which is a 5 shank because we're missing one. That's not looking too bad. All right. So we'll see here if the kick the tires, make sure she's ready to go. As you can see with all the mud on the side, we got into some deep stuff. Got into some deep mud. I don't know why the PTO spins. There's probably something wrong with that. Shouldn't be doing that. I don't think. but we kind of have some plans later today, so we're gonna move her up in the morning. It's kind of chilly. Maybe we should get the heat going. Turn the heat up. Oh, that's kind of stiff. Turn that down. Okay. Maybe we'll bump the RPMs up a touch. Try and get the temp to jump a little bit more before we take off. So our goal today is to try and, we're gonna keep working these lines here. Hi, I'm Daddy Angel. Buenos dias. Daddy Angel. Welcome, Neek. Welcome, Neek. What's going on in the land of... Going on in Tennessee? ¿Qué pasó en Memphis? Okay, so we'll get moving here a little bit. Oh, let's get her turned around. We'll head over while we're warming up a little bit. I always feel so bad. This thing just bashes around behind us. Nick, ¿ya miraste todos los videos? ¿Qué, Ale? Mucho work, boss. I missed the cherry farm, he says. Mucho pinche trabajo. Right now, a lot of work for me. Toby, good morning. We're doing a rare morning stream. I have got to take off this afternoon around 1:30, so we're going to fire up the live stream here this morning. I'm thinking that the soil dried out a little bit, so we're going to be at just the right amount of moisture where we can start working this field again. So that's what we're going to do. Oh boy, was I wrong. It's a little wet here. Woof. Whoa, that was a wet way to start that round. Holy. We might have to go to the other farm again. Sigue mirando todos los noches. Con padres. Perfecto vale. Oh, it's just too wet here. I can't even turn on it here. Holy cow. Holy wet. We might be lucky to make it back. Woof, it's wet. It must have continued to rain last night for a while. It's a tough look. Not much we can do about that. Not much we can do about that, folks. What's everybody doing today? Wednesday morning, post-election. We're gonna have to buzz over to the other farm, give that a look. Oh my gosh, I just actually was starting to look for my phone. Which is crazy because it's right here. Bigote con madres, Juan. Muchas gracias, amigo. Muchas gracias. Yo quiero estar igual que Juan, el viejo, el pelón. What's everybody going to be doing today? That's always a rough shift. So we're going to move farms because that one's still too wet. So we're going to go try and pop back across the street. See if we can't work this strip over here a little bit more. A little bit more to start out. We will see what we can get done. Our other tractor, the Ripper, is getting fixed right now. Might be able to start on that here today. Or we might be running that bad boy tomorrow. So that's exciting. Get that tractor back, get that job going again. Hey, there's a Trump van sign. Gotta love that. Leave that one up for 4 more years, I think. Yes, yes, yes. We are moving here today. We got the John Deere 4050. And we are prepping some strips for planting cherries. Trans filter lightism. Interesting. Interesting. What's everybody doing today? Another little bit of a chilly one out here. A little bit colder. Still in the mid-50s. Still pretty decently warm for this time of the year. Guess we could show you guys the orchard. It's one of the cherry orchards we're going through. We still have some leaves on her. Not much left of them though. Getting ready to fall off for the winter. Que ser mejor es muy fácil. Oh man, another long drive over here. Not really, about 5 minutes from farm to farm. So that's where we're headed, to our next farm, to see if we can't find some better ground that's going to be a little more dry, because we're finding a lot of moisture in the soil after about 3 days of rain. So we're going to try and bounce around and find another one. Buen canción. Porque ser mejor es muy fácil. Y pa' qué iba a volver a buscarme menos de lo que hay por aquí. Yes, es mi canción favorito, amigo. Canción con padres. Ah, es una canción por los muchachos de Jalisco. Oh, man, I stayed up too late watching stayed up past 1 in the morning watching the election results. Woof. That was a long night for an old man. A long night for an old man. What the fuck? Why did that just come out like that? I turned the heat on for 1 second and it blasted the place out. That's weird. So I better open the door and get some cold air back in here. That is ridiculous. Waiver wire now available. Oh my god, it's way too bumpy here. We're almost to the field. Driving through this middle driveway of this farm is always a rough one. We could slow down a touch to make it a little more smooth, but all right, we made it. Maybe we'll see. Which orchard is here? Roberto's amigo. What orchard is here? I'll move this here. And we'll spin it around so you guys can see what. That way we can see what's going on behind us. So we'll get this tractor in gear. It's already looking in better shape than the other farm, I think. So we'll give it a try here. It's always easier going downhill though. The Roberts orchard is where we're at. Maybe. What's going on here? A little bit muddy, but not too bad. Definitely going to continue to be a little wet in some spots. But we're making it happen. But we are making it happen, friends. Welcome to the morning live stream. Usually we rock one in the afternoon. But I got some things going on today in the afternoon, so we're gonna start here in the morning and let her run for a couple hours. As long as the conditions hold up. It is still wet here. It's crazy. Just a little wet right here. And over here on the edge, unfortunately, come on now. super wet conditions out here today. Got a little too much image. We'll drop her back down a touch. Get back to that 4.5, 4.6 mile an hour. That's our goal. Definitely some continued wetness in the soil. I think it's just going to be too wet. We might have to jump ship here. Just too much moisture in the soil. Really like to be able to get this down a little bit more here behind me. But we're having a hard time finding that. Maybe if we had a four-wheel drive tractor, we'd be getting a little bit further here. But it's definitely fighting us, that's for sure. It's definitely fighting us. Definitely fighting us. Definitely on the backside of the farm, more like back here. Back in that area, more wet. Up here at the top, not so much. I feel like half the time I think I'm good, but then it's not. Very misleading. A little misleading. Very misleading. We're on our second pass doing this job on this field. Woof. Just sinking. Just sinking to China. We gotta pull the plug here, I think. It is just too stinking wet. That means what else can we find to do today? That's the real question. What else can we find to do? There's orchard mowing we could do in the high density apples. We could check that out. A little orchard mowing. Hector, buenos dias, amigo. Good morning. The field conditions have not improved overnight. It is still hella wet in here. So we may have to find something else to do today. We may have to find something else to do. So we're not doing anything but leaving tire marks at this point. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Why aren't the RPMs being shown? little funky's going on there, a little funky. I wish we could just take a shortcut down this hill because that's right where the farm's at, but I just don't see that happening. Too big of a hill. Oh, so it's going to be too wet to do this, so we're going to have to go bounce around, and we're going to go try and find something better to do. We're waiting for our other tractor to be fixed. We have the parts. The guys at the shop are putting that back together right now as we speak. So maybe that tractor will be done shortly. That would be nice. How are the roads in California today, Hector? Nice and dry? How's the blue state feeling this morning after last night's, this morning's news? The roads are okay. That's good to know. There's probably not usually that many poor conditions out there, is there? Not in Cali. Not in California. I gotta send a quick text. Happens when I do that. Does it just freeze my face? Do I look ridiculous? We get heat here in the valley. I wish. Share some with us. 50-something degrees today. And it's going to be a while before we see anything warmer than that, I'd imagine. It starts getting cooler and cooler. Start getting some snow. '50s out there. It's probably also 3 hours behind, right? So that's 7 in the morning, or is it 4 hours now? I don't remember now that the time change. I think it's probably less, right? Is it 2 hours behind now? Is it 8:20 in the morning? The old time change. 7:20, so it is 3. So it is 3 hour time change. Our RPMs quit reading. I'm not sure why that happened. Headed to LA today, into the city, into the busy city. That's gonna be intense. Do you just like tack on an extra like 4 hours to your day because you just know you're gonna drive through the bullshit? Sad. Sad. Yeah. I guess you just gotta plan for it, right? As long as you know it, you're prepared, you can't be surprised by anything, right? I should check those waiver wires at some point. Got used to them LA drivers. Are they crazy? Just cutting you off all the time? Everyone's an aggressive driver. John Deere. Yes, they are. Deere. Oh, man. I stayed up way too late watching the election results come in last night, that's for sure. And I'm feeling it already, and it's only 10 in the morning. No blinkers, they just cut you right off, huh? That's something. Yikes. Trump 2024. Oh, man. Man, I can't get over how tired I am. Sheesh. Got mud flipping up from the tires because we got them caked up from all the dirt all the mud we've been dealing in. That's no good. Got our sandy driveway. They must not know how to refill the blinker fluid. Ah, yeah, you got to send them into AutoZone so they can go find blinker fluid for their car. You never know when that's going to run out on you. You don't want to be stuck without it. I love watching those videos of parents who send their kids in for blinker fluid. I think that's pretty funny. What a prank. What a prank. What a good prank. So we're back to the truck. We're going to go see what else we can find to do because this job is just too wet. Too much moisture for the old two-wheeler. And now she shut down. Never seen them. Oh, you haven't lived. They send the kids in by themselves to go get blinker fluid. And then they record them when they come walking out of the store after somebody tells them that there's no such thing. It's very funny. Very funny. So that's going to be a little too much moisture in the soil. So we're going to go, and we'll go see if we can fire up our, what is it? One of our 5525s with our 8-foot mower on. I used to drive a tractor like this one. We got that one. Oh, when we get it. think we got that tractor this year. Yep. Tinted windows are a must. I love it. They got the brow, keep the sun out. Tinted windows on the side. What tractor did you have? You say you used to have a tractor. That's our John Deere 4050. What did you guys have? Ones. Looks like somebody needs my help to do something at the shop and office, so I'm gonna have to head back that way. I just got a ticket for tint. Oh, there you can get a ticket in Michigan without a prescription for too dark of a tint, but you don't usually get pulled over for it. But I am gonna take off now because I gotta go help this person, so I can't really do the live stream while I'm doing it. So thanks for stopping in. Which we'll catch you guys. I'll probably start live streaming again tomorrow afternoon. All right, guys. Be good later.